If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it. Surfeiting, the appetite may sicken and so die. That strain again. Had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er mine ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough, no more. It's not so sweet now as it was before. Oh, spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that notwithstanding thy capacity receiveth as the sea, naught enters there of what validity and pitch soe'er, falls into abatement and low price even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy, that it alone is high fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The heart.
Why, so I do, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, ere since pursue me. How now, what news for me?
So please you, my lord, I might not be evaded. But from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself till 7 years' heat shall not behold her face again like you. But like a cloister she will there walk, and water her chambers round with eye-offending brine. All this to season. A brother's dead love would she keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that had the heart of that fine frame to pay this debt of love but to a brother. How will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? When liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones, are all supplied and filled her sweet perfections with one self-king. Away before me to sweet beds of flowers. Love's thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
And so, perchance, may he be. True, madam. To comfort you with chance, assure yourself that after our ship did split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you held on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, courage and hope both teaching him the practice, to a strong mast that lived upon the sea, where like Ariel on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves, so long as I could see. For saying so, you scold. Mine own escape unfoldeth to my hope, whereto thy speech serves for authority, the like of him.
Knowest thou this country?
I, madam, well, for I was born and bred not 3 hours' travel from this place.
Who governs here?
Noble Duke, nature as a knave.
What is the name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And is so now, or was so very late. For but 3 months ago, when I left from hence, 'twas still fresh in murmur. The great ones do the less of prattle than I. That he did seek the love of fair Livia.
What's she?
Noble Duke, Duchess, the daughter of a duke who died some 12 months since, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother. Shortly also died. For whose love they say she hath abjured the sight and company of all men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is.
That were hard to compass, for she'll admit no kind of suit. No, not the duke's.
There is fair behavior in thee, cat, and though that nature with a beauteous wall doth oft close in pollution, yet of thee I will believe thou hast a mind that suits with this thy fair and outward character. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid to such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music, which will allow me very worthy service. What else, mayhap, to time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be thou his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
My niece to take the death of her brother thus, I'm sure, cares an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier of night. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to her ill hours.
Well, let her accept before accepted.
Aye, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in. So be these boots too, and they be not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady speak of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought in one night here to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Augachie?
Aye, he.
Why, he's as tall a man as any's in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but 1 year in all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fine that you'll say so. He plays with the old gamboy and speaks 3 or 4 languages word for word without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed almost natural, for besides that he's a fool, he's a great quarreller, and, what's that, he hath the gift of a coward, to allay the gust he hath in quarrelling.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they?
They that add, moreover, he's drunk nightly, in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece. I'll drink to my niece as long as there's cast in my throat and drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a coistrel that will not drink to my niece till his brain turn out the toe like a parish top. Oh, what wench? Christiana Bough, well, here comes Sir Andrew Augachie.
Sir Toby Belch! How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew. Bless you. Fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost. What's that? My niece is a chambermaid.
Good Mistress Accost, I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake that. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Very well, gentlemen.
Knight Bella's parcher wouldst thou mightst never draw sword.
I depart so, mistress. I would that I might never draw a sword.
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Mary, but you shall have. And here's my hand.
I pray you, bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drip.
Wherefore, sweetheart? What's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
I should think so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
It's a dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
I have them at my fingers' end. Now I let go your hand.
Oh, knight, thou lackest a cup of nary. When did I last see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think, unless you see the narrow put down. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man, but I am a great eater of beef, and I believe that does harm to my wit. No question. When I've done that, I'll forswear it. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? I would I had bestowed that time in tongues that I had in fencing, dancing, and bear baiting. Had I but followed the arts. Faith, I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen. Or if she be, it's 4 to 1, she'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by woos her.
She'll none of the count, I've heard her swear it. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. Tut, man, there's life in it.
Stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the strangest mind. I delight in masks and trebles, sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these things, processes then?
As any man in Illyria, whatsoever he may be, under the degree of my betters, and yet I will not compare with an old man.
What is thy excellence in the gallery knight?
Faith, I can cut caper, and I can cut the mutton to it. And I think I have the back trick, as strong as simply any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Or wherefore have they a curtain before them? Are they like to take dust? Why dost thou not go to church in a galliard and come home in a Toronto? My very walk should be a jig. Is it a world to hide virtues in? I would think, by the excellent constitution of thy leg, that it was formed under the star of the gallery.
Aye, 'tis strong, and does indifferent well in flame-colored stock. Shall we about some revels?
Let me see the caper. Excellent. Higher. Excellent.
The Duke continues these favors toward you, Cesario. You were like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence, that you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, read me.
I thank you. Here comes the count.
Who saw Cesario?
Oh, on your attendance, my lord, here.
Stand you a while aloof, Cesario. Thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous, and leave all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it. For they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth than Rubius. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound. And all assemblant of a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair. One of you attend him? Both, if you will, for I myself am best when least in company. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strife, whoe'er I woo myself will be his wife.
Either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide that bristle may enter in way of thy excuse. My lady will hang me for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that's well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Ain't that good?
He shall see none to fear.
Good Lenten answer. I know where that saying was born of I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
In the ward, and that you may be bold to say is a foolery.
Well, God give them wisdom that have it, and they that are fools let them use their talents.
But you will be turned away for being so long absent, or to be hanged. Is not that as good to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. And as for turning away, let summer bear that out.
You are resolute then,
Not so neither, but I'm resolved on 2 points.
that if one break, the other will hold, or if both break, your Gascons fall. Act in good faith, very act.
Well, go that way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert as witty a piece of beef's flesh as any Maria.
Peace, you rogue, no more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely, do your best.
Wait indeed I will. Put me into good fooling. Those that think they have thee may very oft prove fools. And I that am sure I lack thee may pass for a wise man.
For it says Quinaculus, better will be you fool than foolish wit.
God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear, fellow? Take away the lady.
Go to, you're a dry fool. I'll no more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
2 faults, Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. Forgive the dry fool drink that is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Anything that's mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin. And sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that this simple syllogism will serve so, if not, we'll learn thee. As there is no true cuckold but calamity, so beauty's a flower. The lady may take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her.
Sir, I bade him take away you.
Misprison in the highest degree. Lady, cocculus non facit monicum. That's as much to say as I wear not motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechize you for it, Madonna. Good my mouse of virtue answer me.
Well, sir, for one rather idleness, I'll buy your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou? Good fool, for my brother's death. I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool!
The more fool, for you to mourn your brother's soul being in heaven. And you are the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity for the better increasing your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he would not pass his word for 2 pence that you are no fool.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool that has no more brain than a stone. Now he's out of his guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged. I protest. I take these wise men that grow so at these set kind of fools, no better than the fool zanies.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take those things for bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in a loud fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a no discreet man, though he do nothing but disprove.
Now Mercury in duty that we seek, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desire to speak with you. The Count Orsino. No doubt, madam. He is a fair young gentleman and well attended. To whom my people hold him in delight. Sir Toby, madam. Fetch him up, I pray you. He speaks nothing but matter. Fine on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it please you from the Count, I am sacred not at home. What you will have to Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
Thou speakest for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son shall be a fool, whose skull Jove cram with brains? For here he comes, one of thy kinsmen, as a broken weak innovator.
By mine honor, and drop him. What is he at the gate, cousin?
A gentleman.
A gentleman. What gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman.
Here. Plague these pickle herrings. Ow now, socks!
Good Sir Toby.
Cousin, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery. I defy lechery. There's
I marry, what is he?
Let him be the devil and who will, I care not. Give me faith, say I. Well, that's all one.
What's a drunken man like?
Fool, like a drowned man, a fool and a madman. One dry bub heap makes him a fool, the second nags him, and a third drowns him.
And go thou and seek the crown, or let him sit in my cuz, for he's drowned. Go look after him.
He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Man, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. It takes on him to understand so much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind.
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. As a squash is before 'tis a peace god, or cooling when 'tis almost an apple. It's with him in standing water between boy and man. He is very well favored and speaks very true. One would think his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call him my gentleman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls.
Found my veil, throw it on my face. Will once more your Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, but besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it. Her beauty let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable, even to the least sinister usage.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentleman, give me modest assurance, if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed with my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certainly. If you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of the matter.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you for praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study, and 'tis poetical.
This is the more like to be feigned. I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and at time to approach, rather to wonder even to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of mood with me to make one and so skipping a dialogue. Will you sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber, I am to hold here a little longer. Some qualification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind. I am a messenger.
Sure you have some hideous matter to deliver when the curse the other is so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
That rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. Who I am and what I would are as secret as maiden. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us this place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine and much may be said. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, in the first of his heart.
Well, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
But good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. We will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. This is not well done.
Excellently done.
if God did all.
'Tisn't the rain, sir, 'twill turbid and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you will leave these graces to the grave, and leave the world no copy.
No, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse schedules of my duty. It shall be infantry, and every part or utensil labeled to my will as item 2 lips in different red, item 2 gray eyes with lids to them, item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be with recompense, though you were crowned with unparalleled of beauty.
How does he love me?
Adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous. Know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices well divulged, free, learned, and valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature a gracious person. But yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial, I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantings of contended love, and sing them loud in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my estate is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come to me tomorrow to tell me how he takes it. Farewell. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no feed post lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love, make his heart of flint that you shall love, and let your fervor like my master's be, placed in content. Farewell. Fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. Oh, be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirits do give thee fivefold blazon. Is that too fast? Soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. Now. But so quickly may one catch the plague? Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep into mine eyes. Well, let it be. What how about Olio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind a wood iron now. Tell him all none of it. Desire him not to follow his lord, nor to hold him up with folks. I'm not for him. If that youth will come his way tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. How do you love Olio?
Madam, I will.
I know not what, and fear to find mine eye to break the blackness of my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not own. What is decreed must be. And be this so. Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no! My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore I shall crave of you your leave, that I may bear my evils alone. 'Twere a bad recompense for your love to lay any of them on you.
Let me yet know if you withered your vow.
No! Sooth, sir! That I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I am willing to keep in. Therefore, it charges me in manner the rather to express myself. You must know of me then, Antonio, my name is Sebastian, which I called Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian of Messalene, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased when we had so ended, but you, sir, altered that. It was an hour before you took me from the breach of the sea was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet on many accounted beautiful. Though I could not with such estimable wonder over far believe that, yet thus far I will boldly publish her. She bore a mind that envy could not call fair. She is drowned already, sir. Salt water. I would seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir. No bad entertainment.
Oh, my kind Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
You will not undo what you have done. That is, kill him whom you have recovered. Desire it not. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
May the gentleness of all the gods go with you. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Were not you even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on moderate pace I have since arrived from hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away to herself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will nullify. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it should be report your lord's taking this. Receive it, sir.
She took the ring of me, all none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me. Sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so, as 'tis. Poor lady, she would better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms? Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we. For such as we are made of, such we be. How will this fetch? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him. And she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now, alas the day, what thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, sir. Not to be read after midnight is to be up betimes. Thou know nay. I know not. But I know to be up late is to be up late. A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can.
To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early, so that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our life consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art to the right. Therefore let us eat and drink. Mariah, I say, stupid wine!
Here comes some woolen, Faith.
Oh, now my hearts! Did you never see the picture of week 3?
Welcome, ass. Now, let's have a catch.
In sooth, thou wast in very gracious fooling last night, when thou spokest of Pippogramus, of the Vapians passing the equinoctial Aquinas, which was very good in faith. I sent thee 6 for thy leman. Hadst thou?
I did a Pentecost thy fertility. From Malvolio's nose is no wingstop. My lady has a white hand, and the Methodists are no butter their houses.
Excellent, why this is the best fooling when all is done. Now, song.
Come, here is 6 for you.
Let's
have a song.
There's a testral of me too. What
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song, a love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where art thou roaming? Stay and hear thy true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting journeys end in lovers' meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Excellent! Good, in faith. Good.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth hath present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Come then kiss me sweet, and 20 youths of stuff that won't endure.
Mellifluous voice, as I am true man.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious, in faith.
To hear it by the nose is dulcet in contagion. But shall we make the welcome dance indeed? Shall we raise the night owl in a catch that will draw 3 souls at one weaver? Shall we do that?
And you love me, let's do it. I am a dog at it.
Aye, and some dogs will catch well.
Most certain. Let her catch be thou name.
Oh, hold thy peace, thou knave knight. I have been constrained to call thee knave knight.
That is not the first time I have constrained one to call me knave. Begin, fool, begin. Hold thy peace.
Well, I should never begin if I hold my peace.
Good. Now, begin.
Hold thy peace,
thou
knave!
If my lady had not called up her steward Malvolio and made him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
My ladies, fictitious, we are politicians, and Malvolio's Peg Ramsey and 3 merry men be we. Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley lady. There dwelt a man in Babylon, Babylon, Babylon.
Truly, the knight is an admirable fooling.
He does so well if he be so disposed. He does it with a better grace, but I do it more natural.
Oh, the 12th day December.
My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Have ye no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do ye make an alehouse of my lady's house, that ye squeak out your hosier's heads without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and would please you to take leave of her, she is most willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear hearts, and I will leave thee home.
Nay, Toby,
art any more than a steward. Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale?
Yes, by Saint Anne and ginger shall be hard by the mouth too.
Thou art in the right. Go, sir, rub your chain with crumbs. Maria, I say, a stoup of wine?
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, do not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Oh, shake your ears.
For as good as to drink when a man's hungry, to challenge him in the field, and then break promise with him and make a fool out of him.
Do it, knight, I'll write thee a challenge. Or I'll deliver thy indignation by word of mouth.
Please, Sir Tommy, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the Count is today with my lady, she was left out of quiet. As for Monsieur Valvoline, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him to a neighborhood and make him a common recommendation, do not think I am good enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Tell us something.
The devil of a Puritan is, or anything constantly but a time-pleaser, an affectionate ass, who cons state without book, and utters it by great swords. The best persuaded of himself, so crammed as he thinks with excellencies, that it is his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him. And it is on this vice in him that my revenge will find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistle of love, wherein, by the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expressure of his forehead, eye, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady, your cousin. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction between our hands.
I smell a device.
Have it in my nose too.
He'll think, by the letters that thou wilt write, that they come from my niece and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse now would make him an ass.
Ass, I doubt not.
Will be admirable.
Sport Royal, I warrant you, I know my physical work with him. I will plant you two where he will discover the letter, observe the construction of it. For tonight, to bed, and dream on the event.
Good night, Cecilia. Before me,
She's a good one.
she's a beagle, a true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
What's the bed, knight? Thou hast been sent for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Send for money, knight. If thou hast her not in the end, call me cut.
And I do not, never trust me.
Take it how you would.
Come, I'll go bring some sack. 'Tis much too late to go to bed now. Come, come.
Give me some music. Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario, but that piece of song, that old and antique song we had last night, methought it did relieve my passion much, more than light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy paced times. Oh, but one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship, that would sing it.
Who was it?
Feste, the jester, my lord, a fool who Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He's about the house.
Seek him out. And play the tune the while. and sweet pangs of it remember me. Such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it. Young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth thee, then. What years of favor?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him. So sways she level in her husband's heart. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, or thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, to fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas that they are so. To die even when they to perfection grow.
Ah, fellow, come. The song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain. The spinsters and the knitters and the weavers in the sun and the free maids that do weave their thread with bones do used to chant it. It is silly sooth and dallies with the innocence of love. Like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
Aye, prithee sing.
Come, come, come away, death, and in sad cypress let me lay. Fly, fly, fly away, breath. I'm slain by a fair cruel name. My shroud of white stuck all with you. Prepare it, my part of death, my part of death. No one so true did share it. Not a flare sweet on my black cotton there is one. Not a friend greet my corpse, my poor corpse, where my bones shall be strong. 1,000 sighs to say, lay me, but true love never find my grave to leave.
There's for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing it, sir.
I pay thy pleasure then.
Truly, sir, and pleasure will be paid, one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy God protect thee, and the tailor make thy doublet of changeable taffeta, for thy mind is a very uncle. I would have men of such constancy put to sea, that their business might be everything, and their intent everywhere. But that's it that always makes a good voyage.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands, The parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her, tell her I hold as giddily as fortune. But 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in, attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
I cannot be so answered.
sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, no motion of the liver, but the palate that suffers surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea and can digest as much. No compare between that love a woman may bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In sooth, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
What's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like Patience on a monument, smiling and grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will. For still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
What died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. And yet I know not, sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place, bide no denay.
If I was a scruple of this sort, let me be put to death. Wilt thou not be glad to see the niggardly, rascally sheep-rider come by some notable shame? I would exult, man. You know he brought me out of favor with my lady about a bear baiting here. To anger him, we'll have the bear again. We shall fool him, black and blue. Shall we not, sir? And we do not. It's the pity of our lives. Here comes the little villain. How now, my Olivia?
Get me all three into the box street. Malvolio is coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behavior to his shadow this half hour. Observe it for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplated idiot of him. Close in the name of Jessica. Not down there. Oh, here comes the trout that must be caught.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Mariah once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that, should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on it?
Here's an overweening rogue. Peace and contemplation makes for a turkey cock of him. How he jets under his advanced blue slut. I could so beat the rogue. Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Rogue! Peace, peace.
There is example for it. The lady of the Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fie on him, Jezebel. Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
Over a stone boat, I hit him in the eye.
calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed, where I have left Olivia sleeping,
Fire and brimstone. Peace, peace.
and then to have the humor of state, and after a demure travel of regard telling them, I know my place as I would they should do theirs. To ask for my kinsman Toby,
Bolts and shackles. Peace, peace now.
7 of my officers with an obedient start make out for him. I frown the while, and perchance wind up my watch or play with my some rich jewel. Toby approaches, courtesies there to me.
Show this fellow lit, though our silence be drawn from us with cars, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
And does not Toby take you a blow of the lips then?
Saying, cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast to be upon your niece gives me this prerogative of speech.
What? What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Scab!
Nay, patience, or break this news or a plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warrant you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, and many call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Ah, now is the woodcock near the gin. Peace and the spirit of humor to make reading aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's. Thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's. Why that?
To the unknown above, this and my good wishes, her very phrases. By your leave, wax, soft, and the impressure her Lucrece with which she uses to seal. 'Tis my lady, to whom should this be?
Miss Winston, liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? Numbers altered. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio,
Mary, hang thee, Brock.
I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
Fusty riddle. Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life? But first, let me see.
What dish of poison does she dress, and with what wing the kestrel checks at it?
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. In the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I could make that resemble something in me. Softly. M-O-A-I.
O-A. Make up that, without a cold scent. Sour will cry upon it, though these right as a fox.
M. Malvolio, M. Why, that begins my name.
Did not I say he would work it out? Kerr is excellent in thoughts.
There is no consonancy in the sequel. That suffers under probation, A should follow, but O does.
The note shall end, I hope. I, or I'll cudgel him and make him cry, ew!
And then I comes behind.
I, and you had any eye behind you, you might see more distraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former. And yet, to crush it a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft, here follows prose. If this should fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon us. Thy fates open their arms, let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast off thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang with arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee that sighs for me. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings. I wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. Go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be. If not, let me see thee a steward still, a fellow of servants, not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. She that would alter services with thee, fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point device the very man. I do not now fool myself. To let imagination jade me for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered, and in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars, I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well, and therefore in my presence still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
I'm laughing my part in court for a pension of thousands to be paid from the Sophie. I could marry the wench for this price. So could I too. And ask no other dowry with her but such another gem. Nor I either. Oh, here comes my noble gull catcher. Wilt thou set thy foot in my neck, or mine either? Shall I play my freedom and take her and become thy bondslave? In faith, or I either? I vow in such a dream that when the image of it leaves him, he cannot help but run mad.
Nay, but say true doesn't work upon him.
Like Aqua Vitae with the midwife.
If you will then see the fruit of this sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, a color she abhors, and a fashion she detests, and he will now smile upon her, which must be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted as she is to a melancholy, that it cannot but make him a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
The gates of Tartar, my most excellent devil of wit. Only one do. Save me, friend, and thine music. Dost thou live by thy table?
No, sir, I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house. And my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayst say, a king lies by a beggar, if a beggar dwell near him, or the church stands by thy tabor, if thy tabor stands by the church.
You have said, sir, to see this age, a sentence is but a glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, that's certain. They that dally nicely with words may quickly make them want.
I would that my sister had had no name, sir.
Why, man?
Why, sir, her name's a word. And to dally with that word might make my sister wanton. But indeed, words are very rascals, since bonds disgrace them.
Thy reason, man.
Trust, sir, I can yield you none without words. And words are grown so false, I'm loath to prove reason with them.
I warrant thou art a merry fool, and carest for nothing.
Not so, sir. I do care for something. But by my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If that be to care for nothing, sir, I would it would make you invisible.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
The Lady Olivia has no folly, sir. She will keep no fool till she be married. And fools are as like husbands as pilchards are to herrings. The husband is the bigger. I'm indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as off with your master as with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. Hold. There's expenses for it.
Now Jove and his next commodity of hair, send me a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I'm almost sick for one. For I would not have it drawn on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Would not a pair of these of bread, sir?
Yes, being kept together and put to use.
I would play Lord Pandarus of Phrygia, sir, to bring a Cressida to this Troilus.
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well begged.
The matter, I hope, is not great, sir, begging but a beggar. Cressida was a beggar. My lady is within, sir. I will construe to them whence you come. Who you are and what you would are out of my welcome. I might say element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well craves a kind of wit. He must observe their mood on whom he jests, the quality of persons and the time, and like the haggard check at every feather that comes before his eye. This is a practice works, as full of labor as a wise man's art. For folly, that he wisely shows, is fit, but wise men, folly fallen, untaint their wit. Save you, gentlemen, and you, sir.
De vous garde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur.
I hope, sir, that you are, and I am yours. Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should speak to her if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the trade of my voyage. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
That use a rare courtier. Rain odors. Well,
My madam hath no voice, your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
pregnant odors and vouchsafe. I'll get them, all three, already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. 'Twas never merry world since slowly fading was called compliment. Your servant to the Count Orsino.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, would they were blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to wet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, by leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak again of him. But would you undertake another suit? I had rather hear you to solicit than music from the spheres. I pray you, I did send, after that last enchantment you did, a ring in chase of you. And so did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you in a shameful cunning which you knew none of yours. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at stake, and baited it with all the unmuzzled thoughts that tyrannous heart can think? To one of your receiving enough is shown, of the cypress, not a bosom eyed in my heart. So let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a grise, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then, methinks 'tis time to smile again. Poor world, how apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be afraid, how much the better to fumble for the lion than the wolf. Walk upbraids me for this waste of time. Not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth is come to harvest, your wife is like to reap upon the man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho. Grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Stay, I pity, tell me what thou thinkst of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not that I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I would it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lip. A murderous guilt shows itself not more soon than love that would seem hid. Love's night is new. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reason from this cause, for that I woo thou therefore hast no cause, but rather reason thus with reason better. While soft is good, but give it unsoft better.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good man. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet, come again tomorrow, for thou perhaps mayst move that heart which now pours, to like his love.
my reason. You must needs yield your reasons, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee the while, old boy? Tell me that.
As plainly as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her towards you.
Slut, will you make an ass of me?
I will prove it legitimate, sir, upon all ends of judgment and reason. She did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awaken your dormouse valor, put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with excellent jests firing you from the mint, you should have banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hands, and this was balked. The double guilt of this opportunity you let time wash off, and you are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle in a Dutchman's beard, unless you do redeem yourself by some laudable attempt either of valor or of policy.
And it be anyway, it must be with valor, for policy I hate.
Why then, build me thy, challenge me the Count's youth to fight with him, hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, for assure thyself, there is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than the art of valor. There's no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. 'Tis no matter how witty, so be eloquent and full of invention. Taunt him with the license of ink. If thou thou'st him some thrice, it shall not be amiss. And as many lies as lie in thy sheet of paper. Although the sheet were big enough for the bed of wear of England, no matter, set him down. Go, about it. Let there be gall enough in thy ink, though thou write with a goose pen. Go.
Where shall I find you?
I will call thee at the Caviculo. Go. This is a dear man can tease you, Toby. I've been dear to him, lad, some 2,000 strong or so. We shall have a rare letter from him, which will not deliver. Never trust me then, and by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. As for Andrew, if he were opened, and you find as much blood in his liver as will clog the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy. And his opposite, the youth, bears in his visage no great vestige of cruelty. Oh, look where the youngest friend of mine comes.
If you desire to split and laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Young Gull Malvolio is turned heathen, a very renegado, for there is no Christian who means to be saved by believing rightly, can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-guard.
Most villainously, like a pedant who keeps his fool by the church. I have dogged him like his very murderer. He does obey every point of the letter I brought to betray him. He smiles his face into more minds than is a new map with the augmentation of the Indies. You have not seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him. If she do, I'll smile and take it as a great favor.
Come, bring us where he is.
Since you make your pleasure of your pain, I can no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than filed steel, did spur me forth. And not all love to see you, though so much as might have drawn one to a longer voyage, but jealousy what might befall your travel, being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. My willing love, who rather by these arguments so fierce set forth in your pursuit.
Oh, my good Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks and thanks. I never off good terms or shuffled off with such uncurrent pay. Were my worth, as is my conscience firm, you should find better dealing. What's to do? Should we go see the relics this town?
Tomorrow, sir, best first go see your lodging.
I am not weary, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that do renown the city.
Would you'll pardon me? I do not without some danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Count, his galleys, I did some service. Of such note indeed that were I ta'en here, it would scarce be answered.
But like you slew a great number of his people.
The offense is not of such a bloody nature, albeit the quality of time and quarrel might well have given us bloody argument. It might have since been answered in repaying what we took for them, which for traffic's sake most of our city did. Only myself stood out, for which if I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not to walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant is best to lodge.
I will bespeak our diet, while you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing of this town. There you shall have me.
Why I your purse?
Haply our eye shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle market, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the elephant.
I do remember.
I've sent after him. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more often begged or borrowed. I speak to that. Where's Malvolio? He's sad, civil, and suits well to a servant of my fortune. Where's Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Why, what's the matter? Does he rave?
No, he does nothing but smile. For sure the man is taken his wits. If he comes, your ladyship, we're best to have some guard about you.
Go, call him hither. I am the majesty, and sad merry majesty for thee. Welcome, Malvolio.
Sweet lady, come home.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon side occasion.
Sad lady? I could be sad. This does make some obstruction of the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one, and please all.
What? How dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Well then, go to bed, Malvolio.
To bed? Aye, sweet lady, and I'll come to thee.
For thee. Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft? How do you, Malvolio?
At your request. Yes. Nightingales answer daws.
Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great. Some achieve greatness.
What sayest
And
thou?
some have greatness thrust upon
I
them.
restore thee.
Remember who commanded thy yellow stocking?
Thy yellow stocking.
And wished to see thee cross-gartered?
Cross-gartered?
Go to, thou art maid, if thou desirest to be.
Am I maid?
If not, let me see thee a servant still.
What? Experiments of madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of Camerosinos has returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He tends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria. Let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have special care of him. Would not have him miscarried for the half of my dowry.
Oh, do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. Why? This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose, that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to that in the letter. Cast off thy humble slough, says she. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang with arguments of state, put thyself into the trick of singularity, and, consequently, sets down the manner how, as a sad face, a reverend carriage, a slow tongue, in the habit of some serve note, and so forth. I have limed her, but it is Jove's doing, not mine, and Jove made me thankful. And when she went away just now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow! Not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together. No dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no obscene or unsafe circumstance. What can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I, is the doer of this. He is to be thanked.
Which way is he, in the name of sanctity? If all the devils of hell be drawn in little and legion himself possessed him, yet I'll speak to him. Here he is. Here he is. How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go off, I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did not I tell you? My lady prays you have a great care of him.
Ha, does she so?
Go to, peace, peace. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How now, Malvolio? How is with you? What man? Defy the devil! Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
And when you speak of the devil, see how he takes it at heart. Pray God he be not bewitched. My lady would not lose him for more than I'll say.
How now, mistress?
Peace. Living hold thy peace. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone.
No way but gentleness. Gently, gently. The fiend is rough, and will not be roughly used.
How now, my foul-cock? How dost thou chop?
Sir!
I bid thee, come with me. 'Tis not for gravity to play with Satan and cherry pit. Hang him, foul collier.
Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, minx!
No, I warrant you, he will not hear of godliness.
Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Tis possible.
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
His very genius has taken the infection of the device, man.
Hey, pursue it, let it take air and taste.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be the quieter.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. We may do so for our pleasure and his penance, till the very pastime, tired out of breath, prompt us to have mercy upon him. At which time, we will bring the device to the bar, and crown thee for finder of madness. Let's see.
Oh, more matter for me morning.
I have read the challenge. Read it, or it's there's vinegar and peppermint.
Isn't so saucy.
Aye, it is, I warrant him. Do believe. Give me. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
I wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
A good note. This keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief and to exceeding good sense, bless.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me.
Good.
Thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still you keep for the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Augachie. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give to him.
You may have good occasion for it, for the youth is now in commerce with my lady and will find my part.
Go, scout me for him at the corner of the orchard, like a bung bailey. So soon as ever thou seest, draw, and as thou draw, swear hard. For it comes to pass off that a terrible oath with a swaggering accent, sharply twinged off, gives manhood more approbation than ever proof itself earned him. Go, nay, let me alone for swearing. Now will not I deliver his letter, for the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity and breeding. His employment between his lord and my niece confirms no less. Therefore this letter, being so excellently ignorant, will breed no terror in me. You will find it comes from a clodpole. But I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Augachie some notable report of valor, and drive the youth, as I know his youth will aptly receive it, into a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will so frighten them both that they will kill one another by the look, like cockatrices.
Here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he take leave, then presently after him.
I'll meditate a while on some hard message of her challenge.
I have said too much into a heart of stone, and laid mine honor too unchary out. There's something in me that reproves my fault. Such a headstrong, potent fault it is,
to brew, if the same behavior that your passion bears goes on thy master's grief.
Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture, refuse it not, it hath no tongue to vex you. I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny? Is honor saved, may upon asking give?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
How with mine honor may I give him that which I have given to you?
I will acquit you.
Yet come again. Very well. In my fate might bear myself to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir.
That defense thou hast betaken to, of what nature the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end. Dismount thy top feet, yare in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear from any image of offense done to any man.
You will find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, betake you to your guard. For your opposite hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man of all.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is knight. Done with unhatched rapier and on carpet consideration, but he is a devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced 3, and his incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be known but by pangs of death and sepulchre. Hobnob is his word, gift or take.
I will return again into the house, and there desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men that quarrels purposely on others to taste their valor. But likeness is a man of that sort.
Sir, no. His indignation derives itself out of a very competent injury. Therefore, get you on and give him his desire. Back you shall not to that house, unless you would undertake that with me, which with as much safety as you might answer him. Therefore on, or strip your swords stark naked, for metal you must, that's certain, or forswear to wear iron about you.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office, as to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Send your Fabian and stay by this gentleman till my return.
Pray, sir, do you know this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a mortal arbitrary. But nothing of the circumstance more.
I beg you, what manner of man is he?
Nothing of that wonderful promise to read about his form, as you are like to find the proof of his valor. He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite you could possibly found in any part of Lyria. Will you walk towards him? I will make a peace with him if I can.
I would be much bound to you for it. I am one that would rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of my metal.
Why, man, he's a very devil. I've not seen such a farrago. I had a pass with him, rapier, scabbard, and all, and he gave me the stuck in with such a mortal motion that it is inevitable. And on the answer, he pays you as surely as the ground you step on. Say he has been fencer to the soul.
Pox on it! I'll not meddle with him!
Aye, but he cannot now be pacified. Maybe he can scarce hold to yonder.
Plague on it! When I've seen him so cunning and valiant in defense, I'd see who damn dared I have challenged him. Let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Great Catholic.
I'll make the motion. Stand here, make good show on it. This shall end without the perdition of slaves. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the challenge. I've convinced him the youth's the devil.
He's as horribly conceited of him, and pants and looks pale as if a bear were at his heels.
There's no remedy, sir. The knight will, for his own sake, have one bout with you. Mary, he had better bethought him of his quarrel, and now finds the matter scarce to be worth talking of. Therefore, draw, for the importance of that. He protests he will not hurt you.
I defend you. A little thing would make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
Give Grant if you see him furious. Come on, Sir Edward. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you. Mary, he cannot fight a duello, avoid it. But he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, that he will not hurt you. Come on, do it. Pray God he keep his oath.
I do assure you 'tis against my will.
I take a fault on me. If you offend him, I for him defy you.
You, sir? Who are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do more than you have heard him swear to you he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I implore you. I'll do what you and not.
Please, sir, put your sword up if you please.
Very, sir, will I, and for that I promise you I'll be as good as my word. He bears easily and reigns well.
This is the man.
Do thy office. Antonio, I arrested, soon Count Christina.
You do mistake me,
No,
sir.
sir, no shot. I know your favor well, as I'm wearing the sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know him.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you, but there's no remedy. I shall answer it. What will you do now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse? It grieves me much more for what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed. Be of comfort. I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you showed me here, and part being prompted by your present trouble, I'll lend you something. My happiness not much. Hold. Here's half my heart.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it make me so unsound a man as to upbraid you with those kindnesses I've done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature. I hate ingratitude more in a man than lying, vainness, babble, and drunkenness, or any taint of vice that doth corrupt our frail blood.
Oh, heavens themselves.
Come, sir, I pray you, go.
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him with such sanctity of love, and to his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth, did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by away.
But oh, how vile and idle proves this God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good feature shame. In nature there's no blemish but the mind. None can be called the form but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauty is evil, or empty trunks, or flourished by the devil.
The man goes mad. Away with him. Come, sir.
Lead me on.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly, that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination, oh, prove true, that I, dear brother, be now ta'en for you. He named Sebastian. I, my brother, know, still living in my glass. In such and so in favor was my brother, and he went still in his fashion, color, ornament, for in him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love.
He's a very dishonest, paltry boy, and more coward than a hare. His dishonesty lies in leaving his friend here in necessity and denying him. And as for his cowardship, ask him. A coward. A most devout coward. Religious in his split. I'll after him again and beat him. Do, cut him soundly, but never draw my sword. And I do not.
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money it will be nothing yet.
with her. Nor your name is not Master Cesario. Nor this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent thy folly? He has heard that word of some great man and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. I prithee now, ungird thy strangeness and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give you worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report after 14 years in prison.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Why? There's for you! And there! And there! Are all the people mad?
Hold, sir, I'll throw that jacket over the house.
This will I tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold. Nay, good Sir Toby. Oh, let him alone. I'll go another way about to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him. If there be any law in Illyria, though I struck him first. There's no matter in it. Go thy hands! Will not let me go! Come, sir, put up that iron! Come on, flesh, come on! You'll be free from me!
What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword!
What? What? Nay, but I'll have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from me. Ah! 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 Hold, Toby! For the life of mercy, hold! Madam!
Will it be ever thus, ungracious wretch, that for the mountains and barbarous cage where manners now were preached? Out of my sight. Be not offended, good Cesario. Rootsby, be gone. I pray thee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom not thy passion sway in this uncivil and unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath washed up, that thereby thou mayst smile at us. Thou canst not choose but go, do not deny. Beshrew his soul for me. He started one more heart of mine and me.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream. Let fancy still my sense in lethe steep. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
I prithee, wilt thou be ruled by me?
Madame, I will.
Oh, say so, and so be. Nay, I prithee, put on this coat. And a beard. I can't believe you are Sir Topaz, the curate. Do it quickly.
Well, I'll put it on. And I will dissemble myself in it. And I would I were the first that ever dissembled in such a gown. The competitors enter.
Jove bless thee, Master Parson.
Ah! Bonos dies, good Sir Toby! For as the old hermit of Prague that never saw pen and ink very wittily said to a niece of King Gorbaduke, that is. Thus I, being Master Parson, Master Parson. For what is that but that? And is what is.
To him, Sir Topas.
What how I say, peace in this prison!
Name counterfeits well a good name.
Who calls there?
Sir Topaz, the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Topaz, good Sir Topaz. Go to my lady.
Out, thy hyperbolical fiend! How vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Well said, Master Parsons.
Sir Topaz never was man thus wronged. But Sir Topaz, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous
modest of terms, for I'm one of those gentle ones that will use the devil himself with courtesy. Sayest thou that the house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Why, it hath bay windows as transparent as barricadoes, and the clear stones toward the north-south are as lustrous as ebony. Yet thou complainest of obstruction.
I am not mad, Sir Topaz. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou errest. I say there is no darkness but ignorance, in which thou art more puzzled than the Egyptians in their fog.
I say this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell, and I say there was never a man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are.
Fare thee well. Remain now still in darkness.
Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz!
My most exquisite Sir Topaz.
Thou mightest have done it without thy bearing down, he sees thee not.
To him in mine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. I would we were well rid of this knavery, but if he may be conveniently delivered, I would he were so. For I am now so far in offense with my niece that I may not with any safety pursue the sport to the upshot. Come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
Ooh.
My lady is unkind, Purdy.
Fool.
Alas, why is she so?
Fool, I say.
She loves another.
Who calls, huh? Good fool, as ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand. Come into a candle and pen, ink and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio.
I, good fool.
Alas, sir, how fell you beside your 5 wits?
Fool, there was never a man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
That is well. And you be mad indeed if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
If your property me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses, and do all they can to face me out of my wits.
Advise you what you say. The minister is here. Malvolio, Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavor thyself to sleep and leave thy vain bibble babble.
Sir Topaz.
Maintain no words with him, good fellow. Who I, sir? Not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Topaz. Marry him then, sir. I will.
Fool. Fool. Fool, I say.
Alas, sir, be patient. What say you, sir? I am shent for speaking to you.
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. And tell thee, I'm as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well a day than you were, sir.
By this hand I am. Good fool, some ink, paper, and light, and convey what I will set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it. But tell me true. Are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
I'll never believe a madman till I see his brains. I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Fool, I will write it in the highest degree. I prithee be gone.
I am gone, sir. And anon, sir. I will be with you again.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me. I do feel it and see it, and though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? I could not find him at the Elephant, yet there he was, and there I found this credit, that he did arrange the town to seek me out. His counsel now might do me golden service, for though my soul disputes well with my sense, that this may be some error, no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with in my reason that persuades me to any other trust, but that I am mad. Or else, the lady's mad. Yet if 'twere so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs, and their dispatch is such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is to. But here the lady comes.
Blame not the taste of mine. If you mean well, go with me and with this holy man into the chantry by. And there before him and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. He shall conceal it whilst you are willing, and shall come to note what time we will our celebration keep, according to my birth. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Now, as thou modestly let me see this letter, good Master Fenian, grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter. That is to give a dog. It recompense desire my dog again. Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the worst for my friends.
Better for my foes. Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worst.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, they praise me and make an ass out of me. Now my foes tell me plainly I'm an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I am abused. Thus, conclusions to be as kisses if your 4 negatives make your 2 affirmative. Why then the worse for my friends and the better for my foes?
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no, though it please you to be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse for me. There's gold.
Oh, then it would be double dealing, sir. You could make it another.
Oh, you give me ill counsel.
Put your grace in your pocket, sir, just this once, and let your flesh in, unobeyed it.
Well, I will be so much a sinner to be a double dealer. There's another.
Primo, secundo, tertio is a good play, and the old saying is the third pays for all. The triplex, sir, is a good tripping measure, or the bells of St. Bennet, sir, to put you in mind. 1, 2, 3.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you will tell your lady I'm here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may await my bounty further.
Marry, sir, lullaby to your bounty till I come again. Here comes the man to rescue.
That face it was I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was smeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. Bobbling vessel was he captain of, for shallow draught, his bulk unprizable, with which such scatheful grapple did he make with the most noble bottom of our fleet, that very envy in the tongue of Lox cried fame and honor on him. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio that took the Phoenix and the rock from Candy. And this is he that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, Private Bradley we apprehended. He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what was but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief! What foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou in turn so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased to shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess on base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ingrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas, enraged and foamy mouth did I redeem. His life I gave him, and did thereto add my love, without retention or restraint, all his in dedication. For his sake did I expose myself, pure for his love, into the dangers of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where being apprehended, his false cunning, not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and grew a 20 years removed thing while one would wait, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be? When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath attended on me. More of that not, take him aside.
What would my lord trust that he may not have for a living mason service? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam? Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good my lord.
My lord would speak, my duty hushes me.
It be aught to the old tune, my lord, which is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What? To perverseness? You uncivil lady! To whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul the faithfulst offerings hath breathed out, that ere devotion tendered, what shall I do?
Even what it please my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it? Like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love. A savage jealousy which sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this. Since you to non-regardance cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund act and willingly, to do your rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all mores than e'er I shall love wife. If I do feign you witnesses above, punish my life for tainting of my love.
I may detest it. Oh, my beguile.
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Go forth the Holy Father.
Come, away.
Where my Lord Cesario, husband. Stay.
Husband!
Husband, getting happy ride?
Her husband, Sirrah!
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it was the baseness of thy fare that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearest. Oh, but, Holy Father, Father, I charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold, though recently we did intend to keep in darkness, what occasion thou revealed before 'tis ripe. What thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and I. A contract of eternal bond, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy closing lips, strengthened by interchange of the and all the ceremony of this compact, sealed in my function by my testimony. Since when, my watch has been, toward my grave I have traveled but 2 hours.
O thou dissembling come, what wilt thou be when time hath sowed a grizzle on thy case? Or will not else thy craft so quickly grow that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do not swear. Keep little faith, though thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God, a surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
He broke my head across, and he has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God,
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario?
Odds lifelings, here he is! You broke my head for nothing! And that I did, I was set to it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me! I think you have said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby Maltane. You shall hear more. But if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other games than he did.
How now, gentlemen, how is it with you?
It's all one. Has hurt me, there's anyone.
Thought. Deceived exertion.
He's drunk, Sir Toby, an hour agone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him. Who has made this habit with them?
I'll go with you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together. Will you, Hal? An asshead, and a coxcomb, and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a gull.
Get him to bed and first thing over to you.
I am sorry I have hurt your kinsman, madam. Had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a stranger guard upon me, and by that I do perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, 2 persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio! Oh my good Antonio! How have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee?
Sebastian, are you?
Is thou that, Antonio?
How hast thou made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these 2 creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity in my nature of here and everywhere. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what king are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery tomb. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
Spirit I am indeed, but am in that dimension grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate. Were you a woman as the rest goes even, I should my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola!
My father had a mole upon his brow,
And so had mine.
and died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is lively in my soul. He finished indeed his mortal act the day that made my sister 13 years.
We have nothing less to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire. Do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, fortune do cohere and jump. That I am Viola, which to confirm I'll bring you to a captain in this town, where lie my maiden's weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count. All the occurrence of my fortune since hath been between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady. You have been mistook. But nature to her bias drew in that. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy. Thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love a woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear. And all those swearings keep as true in soul as doth the orbed continent the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand. And let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did bring me first on shore hath my maid's garments. He in some action is now in durance in Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and follower of my lady.
He shall enlarge you, go, call him hither. And yet, alas, now I remember me. They say poor gentleman is much distract. Most extracting cleansing of mine own, my remembrance, really and his. How does he, Sarah?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at the staves' end as well as any man in his case may do. Has here with you a letter. I should have given it to you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, so they still not much when they are delivered.
Open and read it.
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord!
How?
Art thou mad? No, madam, I do but read madness. And your ladyship will have it as it ought to be. You must allow us.
I quickly read it to thy right wit.
So I do, Madonna, but to read his wits is to read thus. Therefore, prepare my princess and give ear.
I prithee. Read it you, Sarah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me in darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter which induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam. This savours not much of distraction.
See him delivered, Fate, and bring him hither. My lord, so please you these things further thought on, to think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall come the alliance on it, so please you here at my house, and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him, so much against the mettle of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding. And since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
Sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
I would say, how now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong, notorious wrong.
How, but Malvolio, no.
Lady, you have. Pray, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. Write from it if you can, in hand or phrase, or say, 'tis not your invention, nor your seal. You can do none of this. Well, grant it then, and tell me in the modesty of honor why you have given me such clear lights of favor, made me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. And acting this in an obedient hope, why you have suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played upon. Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Although I confess much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I do bethink me, 'twas she first told me that thou wast mad, and then camest in smiling and informed as was presupposed upon thee in the letter. I prithee be content. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon me. But when we know the grounds and offers of it, thou shalt be both the plaintiff and the judge of thine own cause.
Good madam, hear me speak. No quarrel, nor no brawl to come taint the condition of this present hour, which I have wondered at. In hopes it shall not, most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we have conceived against him. Mariah writ the letter at Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her. How the sportful malice it was followed may rather pluck on laughter than revenge.
that the injuries be justly weighed that have on both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee. Why, some are born great. Some achieve greatness. And some have greatness thrown upon them. I was one, sir, in this interview. One Sir Topaz, sir. But that's over. By the Lord, fool, I am not mad. But do you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he is gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges. I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you.
He has been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us where the captain is. When that is known and golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come. For so you shall be while you are a man. But when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress, his fancy's queen.
When that I was a little tiny boy with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy for the rain. It rained every day with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, it rained every day. And when I came to man's estate with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, 'gainst knaves and thieves men shut their gate for the rain. It rained every day with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, it rained every day. And when I came onto my wife with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, by struggling I could never thrive for the rain. It rained every day with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, it rained every day. And when I came onto my bed with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, with husk but still had drunken heads for the rain. It rained every day with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, it rained every day. A great while ago the world began with a hey ho, the wind and the rain. But that's so when our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day with a hey ho, the wind and the rain, and we'll strive to please you